อเสียงดังอีกครั้งหนึ่งได้ไหมคะขอเสียงปรบมือหน่อยค่ะเป็นการแสดงเปิดในเช้าวันนี้นะคะจากครูป้อมณพลผาธรรมและคุณณัฐรงค์ไตรยสุดในชื่อค้ำโขงค้ำคูณนะคะขออนุญาตให้รายละเอียดเล็กน้อยนะคะนี่คือการแสดง performance art รวมไปถึงจะมีสารคดีด้วยนะคะสื่อสารถึงความกดดันของผู้คนผ่านผืนน้ำและสายน้ำที่เปลี่ยนแปลงสำหรับสารคดีค้ำโขงค้ำคูณหลังจากพิธีเปิดนะคะเราจะได้ชมสดๆกันบนเวทีแห่งนี้นะคะและที่สำคัญวันนี้เราจะมีกิจกรรมเกิดขึ้นมากมายนะคะในงานแมวเรียกอย่างย่อๆเรียกอย่างสันทัดแต่เต็มๆคือสัปดาห์สิ่งแวดล้อมแม่โขงอาเซียนนะคะประจำปี 2568 ซึ่งนี่คือครั้งที่ 7 แล้วนะคะปีนี้ธีมของเราคือเขียวลวงค่ะปฏิบัติการฟอกเขียวกับพลังประชาชนถือได้ว่าเป็นคำสำคัญมากๆเลยสำหรับพี่น้องสำหรับพวกเราทุกคนทั้งอาจจะเป็นประชาชนทั่วไปนักรณรงค์นักเคลื่อนไหวนักกิจกรรมคำว่าเขียวลวงคำนี้มีความสำคัญมากนะคะเราจะมาโฟกัสถึงคำว่าเขียวลวงกันอย่างชัดเจนชัดแจ้งจากหลายมุมจากหลายมิติจากหลายวิธีคิดนะคะเพราะว่าวันนี้เรามีพี่น้องเรามีองค์กรเครือข่ายองค์กรร่วมจัดเยอะแยะมากมายจัดกิจกรรมกันอย่างต่อเนื่อง3วันที่ภัตตาคารแม่นำพรแห่งนี้นะคะรวมไปถึงโรงแรมแม่โขง Heritage ด้วยนะคะตอนนี้เดี๋ยวขออนุญาตให้เวลาทีมงานได้จัดสรรและเซตติ้งสักครู่หนึ่งนะคะดิฉันขออนุญาตแนะนำตัวอีกครั้งหนึ่งนะคะดิฉันเป็นเจ้าหน้าที่ประสานงานประชาสัมพันธ์ของสัปดาห์สิ่งแวดล้อมแม่โขงอาเซียนนะคะอาร์ตี้แสงสุวรรณค่ะจะอยู่ทั้งพิธีเปิดและพิธีปิดนะคะขออนุญาตฝากเนื้อฝากตัวกับทุกท่านด้วยนะคะสวยมากสง่ามากวันนี้นะคะส่วนตัวนิดนึงเป็นครั้งแรกที่ดิฉันมานครพนมมาแบบไม่รู้ด้วยว่าเขามีไหลเรือไฟนะคะเมื่อคืนตกใจมากที่ว่าได้กลิ่นไฟนะคะแต่ใดๆก็ตามสิ่งที่ดิฉันสัมผัสอย่างแรกเลยจากการมาอยู่ที่นครพนมคือน้ำใจคือไมตรีและความอบอุ่นที่พี่น้องได้มอบให้นะคะโดยเฉพาะอย่างยิ่งค่ะตอนแรกไม่ได้คิดว่าจะใส่สิ้นนะคะแต่ว่าต้องขอบคุณอย่างสูงค่ะเพราะอำนาจไตรจักรนะคะกรุณาดูแลสิ้นในวันนี้ด้วยนะคะและพี่น้องจากมุกดาหารนะคะขอเสียงปรบมือด้วยนะคะขอบคุณมากๆนะคะนั่นแหละค่ะมันคือน้ำใจมันคือไมตรีที่ดิฉันได้สัมผัสในฐานะคนต่างถิ่นที่ได้มาเยือน
people here in Nakhon Phanom as an outsider, as a visitor. So let's take a look at our details of the You may have seen the schedule of the event already. Throughout the day, we have the conference, we have workshops, we have videos that we will show to you. We have documentary, we have films, we have experimental work, and also exhibition at the back of the room, at the back of the hall. For everyone who are here today, I'd like to emphasize that throughout the event, we record photos, we take photos, we record videos, we have the live stream on YouTube, on MAEW channel, and also MAEW Facebook group, both in Thai and in English. We have our photographers to record impressive events. So for your safety, if you are concerned about being taken, so you can take the from the registration team. So if you don't want us to take your pictures, take videos, you can take the red string from us. Sorry. So we will mainly speak Thai and some English. So for those who For those who we will keep the translation device for foreigners first, and for Thai, you everything's going to be in Thai mostly. So foreigners, if you would like to take translation device, you can come to get the device, leave your passport with us. So from the posters that you see about the Maenamporn restaurants, we have the schedule for our event and how you can get around to see the illuminated boat procession, or you can check it out on our Facebook group. The information will be both in English. So on the at the back, on the left of the stage, you can see that we have different products. We have booth, we have exhibition, and on your right, you can see. Okay. And on your right, you can see the green market where you can shop some products from us. Apart from that, on the left, there's a toilet in near the stage and also at the back of the restaurant. And at the back, there's also a cafe. The VIP rooms 1, 2, 3 is next to this one Jamjuri room. The VIP 1 and 2 are on the second floor, and VIP 3 is on the first floor. So this is the information of the event, and thank you for our networks, our partners who are here today. Without them, we wouldn't make it here to meet up and be together. So thank you Phnom Nakhon Rama, our partner project Sawana Southeast Asia, Khao Hom Dok Hang Group, Earthrise, Alumni, Ban Rai Siang, Voiceless Home, Investment Monitor, People Network, Flood Watch, People Network, Mekong Asian Youth Network for Environmental, Ito Watch Coalition, Towards Organic Asia, Food for Change, Alternative Agriculture Network, International Rivers, Philadelphia Bookstore, Isanders, Check in Thailand, World Rainforest Movement, Assembly of the Poor, The Whale Watch, Nakhon Phanom Network Youth, Nam Sap Kham Pa Lai Environmental Conservation Group, and Southeast Asian Seed. And thanks everyone for being here today with us. Please give yourself a big hand. I have spent quite a lot of time to give you the information of the event. The most important thing is we had the Mekong Youth Hackathon team here with us. Where are you? And they are here with us today. Please give them a big hand. And it's going to be a long day for them. Tomorrow they have a presentation in the VIP 2 room. And you can be there to give them support. So we will start our opening ceremony. Today we have a lot of speakers, we have a lot of chairs on the stage. Some people may speak English. If you would like to listen to Thai, you can go to our website for live translation. Today we It's our honor to welcome our project coordinator, พี่เอียงเปรมฤดีดาวเรือง here with us for the opening ceremony.
เขาไม่ให้พี่เอียงหน่อยค่ะ
Please give the microphone to พี่เอียง
ค่ะสำหรับผู้ร่วม
For our speakers here we also have อาจารย์ดรคณินเชื้อดุงขุย from นครพนม University. Next we have คุณอำนาจไตรจักร We have a representative from Food for Change คุณกิ่งกร นรินทรกุล คุณภูวงศ์เพชรไพวัน from Smart Farmer Project and the co-founder of the School of the Democratic Indonesia Hendro Sanfeyo ใช่ไหม and we also have Warren Forest Winnie Overbeek. So we have all the speakers here with us. So some people will speak in Thai and some people will speak in English. For Thai participants, you can go to our Facebook group or website for live translation, for Thai translation.
Hello.
สวัสดีค่ะ Good morning everyone.
I'm sorry, let me use Thai.
I will speak Thai
To communicate
for my
with
part,
Thai participants.
for our Thai participants and Lao participants.
ฉันจะพูดเป็นภาษาอังกฤษนะคะอยากจะ
And also I will also speak English.
จากอังกฤษเป็นไทยของทุกคนใช้ได้ไหมคะคนที่ใช้หูฟังช่วย
ภาษาไทยได้ยินไหมคะ
โอเค
ภาษาไทยช่องอะไร
โป้งให้หน่อยค่ะ
ภาษาไทยได้ยินไหมคะ
ได้ยินเสียงล่าม
ได้ยินไหมคะ โอเค ภาษาไทยได้ยิน ได้ยินไหมคะ คนที่ใช้หูฟังได้ยินไหมคะ ได้ยินนะคะ
ได้ยินแล้วนะคะ
Do you can you hear me for those who are listening in English?
เรามีเพื่อนต่างชาติ
Okay, okay.
First of all, good morning everyone.
สวัสดีทุก
Coordinating team. No, I'm very, very happy to welcome everyone to MAEW Mekong ASEAN Environmental Week 2025. We are overjoyed to see all of us sitting here together in this meeting room along the beautiful Mekong River, right? And this is actually the third time that we try to organize Mekong ASEAN Environmental Week outside of Bangkok. And when we are thinking about Nakhon Phanom, we are certainly thinking about the area that connect directly to Laos, to Vietnam. We were hoping that our Vietnamese, our Laos friend can travel by land to Nakhon Phanom. And most of all, Nakhon Phanom is one of the most important city along the Mekong. I think everyone are talking to us about this after you arrive to Nakhon Phanom. So very much welcome everyone, and I have to say that MAEW this year is the biggest MAEW ever in terms of the numbers of participants. With the registered participants, we have almost 300 people. And we just hope that everything that's going to happen in MAEW in this week will go smooth enough for everyone. And why MAEW and why Nakhon Phanom is just briefly explained, but why Fake Green? I think this morning before we begin our week, our 3 days of MAEW, we would like to have our friends who are sitting here talking to us a little bit. Because when we proposed the title Fake Green, from green lives to people's power, none of our co-organizers say no, right? It seems like the issues of so-called fake green is, right in front of us. We are facing it, and it's so clear. But how we interpret this fake green? How do we think about fake green as the very highlight issue that MAEW 2025 should discuss? We will hear from our friend here. But before everything, we are having two friends here. We have Dr. Kanin Cheerdongpui from Nakhon Phanom University and Paw Amnat Traijak, who based in That Phanom district. I would like to invite our two friends to welcome you properly, looking at, telling you a bit more about Nakhon Phanom and also represent the Nakhon Phanom team to welcome us this morning. เชิญอาจารย์คณินค่ะ
ครับ Thank you Welcome to นครพนมผมขออนุญาตพูดภาษาไทยนะครับน่าจะมี
The translation. I think that many of us here is your first time visiting Nakhon Phanom province, and I would like to tell you briefly about Nakhon Phanom province. Nakhon Phanom is the middle-sized province. We have 12 districts, and our population number is around 100,000 people. And Nakhon Phanom province is the province that has the longest length of the Mekong River that pass our province, and Mekong River is the most important river of the province, and Mekong River also have the branch rivers. And this year's Mayor, we feel very honored that PEN and Project Savannah and all organizing members that choose Nakhon Phanom province as the host of MAEW 2025. We, the people of Nakhon Phanom province, we feel very proud of participation in taking care and maintain the Mekong River. The theme of this year's MAEW is very important theme as the fake green, or in Thai we call Khiao Luang. The energy is very important factor for development, the country development, the economy, or whatever. And the trends of the okay. And anyway, the clean energy, it is the discourse that had been used. It looks nice, so-called nice, but the process of producing the energy from the wind, from the water, from different resources, anyway, the real situation of production, they are dirty. So our theme of this year, the fake green, is very important to expose the reality hidden behind the so-called green energy. Yesterday, I got the chance to visit Kampalai community in Mukdahan at that community. The situation under the discourse of the clean energy at Ban Gang village. That's why those community members, they fighting against this such the clean energy project, and the Department of Forest also provide the concession for the project to operate the project. So this is the sample to show the reality of those projects is not clean. And the importance of the forest is very important as the food source of the local people. They get the mushroom, they get the wild insects as the source of the protein, and villagers rely on resources for their livelihood. They rely on the forest. And yesterday, there was the exchange between local people with the foreign visitors, including with friends from Indonesia as well. And yeah, the project of the clean energy contribute the benefit to the country, but in another aspect, the green energy project cause such the impact to the local people and the villagers. They have to dedicate to whatever projects. For example, another area of the Thailand country have the railway project. It means the people who stay in that local area, they have to move out. So the clean energy is the big discourse. And I believe that our now is very important and take a key role to communicate about the fair green to the public and calling for the responsibility and transparency of those projects. So now it's very important event. And I look at the principle of the development that I used to teach my students. Development means changing for better, but this principle, anyway, one thing forgotten that the changing must not create negative impact. We're talking about and producing the green energy, but this creates such many bad impacts. So we really need our projects to be aware and concerned of the impact to the communities and the natural resources. So now it's very useful for not only Nakhon Phanom people, and I hope this event is very helpful for all our participants here as well, and the situation of the impacts from those development projects. It is a trend happening around the world. ค่ะจากที่ฟังอาจารย์คณินในฐานะที่เป็นนักวิชาการเนี่ยซึ่งอาจารย์คณิน
You know, in situation along the border, and I think with MAEW today, you know, we mix with many generation, right? I think this is the first year that we have the high school students sitting in MAEW as well. I think it's great to hear Ajahn Kanin reflecting, you know, about the issues เขียวลวง or fake green as well ขอบคุณค่ะ so next พ่ออำนาจ will represent our นครพนม local people พ่ออำนาจ definitely the person who have been fighting fiercely with the Mekong dam, especially Mekong mainstream dam that affect people livelihood in this of course this area as well. He's directly from That Phanom and has been joining our preparation since the beginning ค่ะเชิญพ่ออำนาจค่ะ
ครับขอบคุณครับพระธาตุพนมค่าล้ำวัฒน
High value นครพนมสัตว์ป่า precious resources the both with lighting and we have many valuable in Nakhon Phanom. Myself, Mr. Amnat, I would like to say welcome everyone to Nakhon Phanom province. Nakhon Phanom is the city that we have Phra That Phanom Stupa that is the spiritual spot for Nakhon Phanom's people. I feel very glad that you all come here to visit our province, and we also have the bridge crossing Mekong River. It's very beautiful bridge, and its length is around 3 kilometers across to Lao country, and along both sides of the river basins of Nakhon Phanom, you can enjoy the beautiful scenes, beautiful nature. I hope that your stay in Nakhon Phanom, I hope you will enjoy many different good things in Nakhon Phanom. And I would like to welcome formally Miss Ieng again, that you and team choose Nakhon Phanom province as the venue for MAEW event of this year. Okay, to question the fake green as the theme of our Mekong ASEAN Environmental Week. Nakhon Phanom people who have been living closely with Mae Khong River, we receive the impact from projects happening in Mekong River. Myself, for decades already, I have been living closely with Mekong River. In the past, there was such very rich net along Mekong River, but after building, I can say, I can name, yeah, building dams, the dams along Mekong River, the Chinese dam. In the past, the impact did not the impacts were not much to the local people along Mekong River, but after building the Sayaburi Dam, we could see obvious impacts from the dams. Those agencies of the government have tried to find the sources to produce the energy, but the amount of electricity in Thailand is over our need because we have more than our need for 50%. But the people living along Mekong River Basin, we have been facing a lot of impacts from the dam. We heard that the projects would provide compensation, but we have never ever received those impacts and run sample of the cross-border projects. Yeah, cause the impact to the fishery, agriculture, our traditionals and cultures, and on the last 2 days, on 26, I brought some of us, to pay respect to Phanom Stupa. And we also got a chance to witness, not to see the current situation of environmental situation happening in Mekong River and Mekong River basins. And some part of Mekong River that in the past we used to use that part of the river for the boat competition, but now we no longer be able to do that due to the new island or the new sandbars in the Mekong River due to the sediment or due to the waste from the erosion as the impact from the projects. So what we want to reduce, we want to control the level of the impacts. We have been trying to use different channels for fighting. For example, we went to sue the case at the administrative court. We mobilized the people. We did the protest, but so far we have not yet reached our goal. So we discussed and we planned for the new strategy, and we found that we need to provide the fact to the court and to the public to acknowledge our reality. So we use another strategy as the villagers researcher, or in Thai language we call Vijay Thai Ban. It means villagers as the researcher to do our own research, and we use the findings, the knowledge, the information from our own research to present. But we got the questions from them that they asked us, like what graduation, what level of graduation that villagers graduated, because they claim that they would believe only the research from PhD, from the doctor. But we can guarantee this is the truth, this is the fact of reality in the ground. And yesterday I also brought friends to see the fish bank in Ban Pong Kham village, to let them learn about the reason why we have to have our own fish center. Why do we have to have our own learning center. Yeah, due to that, in the past, the people here enjoyed the local fishery, but currently, due to the impact, the local people have to turn from the traditional fishery to the fish farm. We have tried best to use our effort to use the findings and knowledge from our villagers' research to communicate with the local people and relevant sectors. And for this year, Mel, we as the people of Nakhon Phanom, we would like to say welcome everyone to Mel in Nakhon Phanom.
Come here alone, he can guide you to all of the stupa in Nakhon Phanom. Okay, next, I'd like to invite คุณกิ่งกร who is from Food for Change. But here today, I think คุณกิ่งกร will represent many of us, the Thai people who have been working and contributing to MAEW since a very early year ค่ะเชิญคุณกิ่งกรค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ Good morning. How many people could understand English with no translation device? I think I like to talk in Thai because most people, most foreign friends get the translation device, right? Okay.
ใช้ภาษาอะไร
So เราเป็นคิด
Yes, I'm the representative of the people who working in the agriculture for food. Okay, I just got the contact from Pi Ieng last night, in the last minute, in last night. So in this morning I just get the chance to prepare the preparations, and because Ieng was only one woman on the stage this morning, that's why she need me to be the second woman to be on the stage. Firstly, I would like to say congratulations. Really, this is the seventh anniversary of MAEW and agricultural food system. Just recently that we get the chance to be part of MAEW, and we recently got the questions like, don't people eat in our livelihood because we relying on the resources in the Salavin river basin, Salavin River, Chao Phraya River, Mekong River, the basins of these key rivers of our regions, and we actually the people of this region, we eat more than 3 meals a day, and our food rely on the natural resources, and we the people of this region, Mekong sub-region, we rely on the river, and also in Southeast, people in Southeast Asia. Okay, there's kind of the movements we try to maintain and to protect the seed system as well. When we talk about fake green, actually it's not the new issue. Due to the networks of food sovereignty, we have been facing the fake green for so long time, as the impact of the monopolization, and they monopolize the food system, agricultural system from the upstream to downstream, and they claim that their production way is healthy, hygiene, inexpensive price, but the brew process that they use, like the food agricultural system, has long been monopolized by just a few giant corporations, and we confront with what can be called everything from hijacking and whitewashing to fake green, and the giant monopolized company claim themselves as the world kitchen. And yeah, it's about hijacking. It means they, they grab the resources and they use the Discord. They use the term. Actually, it means whitewashing. But we have been calling for their transparency and responsibility. And yeah, recently is fake lie, fake green. I would like to show the sample from Thailand country. There is one giant company. Okay, I will not tell their name, otherwise they may sue the legal case against me. Recently, Mr. Witun from Biothai Foundation, he got the legal case against him as this giant company sue the case against him due to that he export the giant company at their fake green. Yes, we. So now the challenge is the activists who calling for responsibility from that or those giant corporates. They use the slap case against activists. In the past, I was walking out from the airport in European country, and I saw the sign advertising for Monsanto promote sustainable agriculture. It means they do hijacking, but actually their system kind of not support the to agriculture, but their system promote use the pesticide and herbicide. The next theme is about agroecology that covers different aspects about production and is very relevant with the food sovereignty that's very relevant with the political movement. So now more and more movement use the term agroecology. Recently, the new player, actually not very new, they jumped in the agricultural food system, the Bill Gates Foundation, that they put such a huge amounts of the money that they promote the GMO plants and animals for food, and that their money used to support many development projects around the world. And just recently, 5 years ago, by Amazon Earth Foundation, around 10,000 million US dollar supporting the international mechanism as the this one for promotion, for support the project about the animal breed and plant breed. I think we can guess that where will these projects lead to. We think that this issue is, we have to keep eyes on that. We have to monitor closely. And actually, it is the core concern of the poor people of the region, because our livelihood, we connected each other. Our livelihood is based on the resources on the ground, underground, in the air, in the river, and underground. It is the issue about the minings. I think on this issue is the same thing, that the people have to be assembled. We have to get together to voice our voice to against the monopolization and fake green, because this kind of projects, this kind of operations is destroy all. These projects are the enemies of the local people's livelihood. And we okay, tomorrow we have our sessions in the afternoon. There will be the seminar about the impact from seeds business of seeds monopolization that cause the impact to the local farmers and peasants. Yeah, we will conduct the workshop as well. You can if you would like to participate, you can contact our friends. They are standing around the row 3 here now. And we also now develop the new thing to reduce consumption, the animal meat protein from the industrial system for Sheng to get kind of more new menus of that balance the source of the protein. And in the evening, and actually since this morning, we will open the market, and you can collect this sustainable food and you can collect and bring home. You, please feel free to do shopping and bring home. Thank you so much. Thank you so ขอบคุณมากค่ะพี่กิ่งกรพี่เก๋จริง
The same. So we are the competition of people preparing this morning speech. Okay ค่ะ so next we invite our Laos representative นะคะ Mr. ภูวงศ์เพชรไพวัน as Aarti announced, Puong is the advisor of the project called Smart Farmer. So maybe Puong can tell us what is that and how does he feel sitting here with us in Mao. เชิญค่ะเจ้าเชิญพวงค่ะ
It's good morning. It's all friends come to this meeting. So let me use this Lao version, Lao language for the Thai, for the Lao understanding. But another friends, let the interpreter present. I present on Lao is very better than another
ๆ
language.
ภาษาลาว
Thanks.
ต้องเปลี่ยน
ข้าพเจ้าเท่า
ต้องเป็นไทยไม่ต้องใช่ไหม Okay. I'm a farmer. My name is sorry I didn't catch his name. I actually I am also I also do documentaries about people's life by the Mekong River, and I have been friends with Prem Rudy for a long time. We have been working together for a long time. Actually, I am a documentary producer who record about the traditional life of the people living by the Mekong River. In the past days, we didn't have the website, so we used the Mekong Watch website in order to spread our documentaries. We in Laos, in Asia, we actually broadcast our documentaries through the Mekong Watch website. And I think people from a lot of countries have been watching my documentary probably. I think for us to improve the life of the people living by the Mekong River, we have a lot of opportunities to do that. However, in reality, the opportunities are not true, and the words that they use, the green energy, to upgrade the livelihood, that is not true. We have our fellows from the Laos PDI here, and I'm also an advisor for different projects in Laos. So for me, I think we can start from the grassroots people
We work with them. We focus on the earth, the water, and the air. So we started the project called Smart Farmer. When we say smart, it means that they need to know how to think. And then they need to know what to do. We just cannot do what we are told to grow. We have our fellow farmers here from Laos. They work in different sectors related to agriculture. We have our project is called Smart Farmer. And also we have a lot of women working with us. We teach them how to grow rice, how to improve the soil quality, how to grow rice well, and because we need to eat first, we need to be to eat well first before we talk about something else, before we talk about money, before we talk about income. And we have big corporation like Monsanto, which might not control all the areas all over the country. However, we have food, frozen food that are available in our country, and people think it's convenient. But I don't think that tastes good. And also, from me, turning myself from a documentary producer to a farmer is not easy. I help people, I help villagers, I help women to improve their life. I think everything when it comes to development is a good thing. Even the dam construction. When we talk about the GDP, I think it's a lie, because actually, when we talk about GDP, we don't actually see the income, the real income. But if we do the project like Smart Farmer, we can actually create income for our people, the green energy, the big projects, big developments. It can happen, they can happen. But in reality, I need to make sure the small scale farmers, villagers, they need to have money. They need to be able to create income. They need to eat well. They need to have money to spend. That's the most important thing for me to improve their life. For MAEW events, this is a good place, good forum where small people, small scale farmers come here to talk about what they are doing. I am the representative from our fellow farmers from Laos PDR. And wherever I go, I need to make sure that people eat well and eat safe food and have money to spend. I pay respect to the deities, the Mother Earth, and I respect myself. And I think farmers need to have pride and dignity. They are humans and they need that to live. Thank you so much. Thank you, our fellows from the Laos, PDR. We have 13 participants.
With us
13
in
farmers
MAEW this year, which is very, very special. And actually another team, another four. So we have 17 people from Laos joining us. Some travel by land, crossing the border. Thank you, Puwong, who is one of our oldest friend in this region. So next, maybe I pass on to Mr. Hendro Sangkoyo or Yoyo, our friend from Indonesia. Please. Yeah.
Sawadee Krap. Good morning. Dear participants, the organizing committee, the coordinating team, the host institutions of the 2025 Mekong ASEAN Environmental Week. Good morning. My humble homage to guardians of the river and all sacred creatures that are with us today. I'm so much looking forward to learning from you all during the week. It is a pleasure for me to be able to come to this lovely riverfront city of Nakhon Phanom for this round of regional exchange. This time we are welcomed by a couple of momentous events. One is the Serene Illuminated Boat Festival that started last evening, and the other is the tropical storm Bua Loi, a soft reminder for all of us that the climate crisis is getting more intense over time. It is no accident that we come all the way from the Indonesian archipelago. The Mekong, like it or not, has become something like a lamppost for us Indonesian islanders. The message is plain and simple. There is no rivers too long, no islands too large, no forests too pristine, to evade the brutal conquest of the global capital expansion. It is the same old scheme, now with endless variants of illusory guises, such as sustainable exploitations of nature, electrifications of everything, or low-carbon economy. The forests and waterscapes on Indonesia's major islands continue to get devastated by mindless and sinister aggression from the whole gamut of mega investment projects. Between 1984 and 2012, to illustrate, the 98 major riparian systems in the country collapsing one after another in an exponential manner. And yet the symptomatic technocratic response to such a dramatic decline is to boost power generations from the remaining untapped riverscapes and lakes, which sustain the integrity of the terrestrial and marine ecological infrastructure. Thailand, that was a peculiar wedge between British India and Burma on the west, and Indochina, the European colonial outpost in mainland Southeast Asia, is now being forced into a common sacrifice zone of the lower Mekong Basin, together with Laos, Cambodia, and Vietnam. The new Leviathan that redefined these forced ties is the globally fused energy industry, which by an act of subversion of the common threat of the climatic emergency, has for the past few decades become a formidable spearhead of the new colonial extractivisms in mainland and maritime Southeast Asia. The fulcrum that made this crisis possible is the Mekong, one among 12 great rivers that flow down from the Tibetan Plateau, together with the Indus, Brahmaputra, Yangtze, Wangho, Salween, and the Irrawaddy. The timing of this creeping calamity cannot be overstated. After half a century since the ebbing of the Cold War in the mid-70s, the internationally fragmented commodity productions, dubbed as the made-in-the-world regimes by the World Trade Organization 14 years ago, subdivided state territories in the regions into interconnected capital expansionary corridors, which serve as the new model of factory. In the deepest political sense of the term, it is impossible to imagine a true green without a radical departure from the ecocidal and cannibalistic capitalist path. In the surface of industrial urbanisms across Southeast Asia, the old, fertile, and vital Mekong today turns into a gigantic hub of electricity-generating engines, perhaps one of the best examples of commodified nature, or to put it in reverse, in the in-folk language politics of the global captains of industry, one among the most promising cases of nature-based solutions. Thanks to the strangle of the multiple still growing hydroelectric damming projects, Not only are we witnessing the well-documented vanishing of aquatic life throughout the Mekong, our field community workshops yesterday, for instance, provided more insights into people's deaths, traumas, criminalization, as well as impending threats to the integrity of indigenous livelihoods, sacred sites, and eco-spiritual rhythms. I would like to remind myself and all of us, people-to-people mutual learning and concrete act of solidarity in the face of the green monster is the only viable way to move forward for us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Yo-Yo. And we can hear more from Yo-Yo and also another 3 friends from Indonesia in MAEW. We are going to conduct quite a long session together on the problem of hydropower dam. And as Yo-Yo also mentioned a bit, there are many experiences. The Indonesian friend fighting with the dam in Kalimantan. And they are ready to share that here in MAEW with all of us. Thank you. So last but not least, we have our friend who came pretty far from our region. Winnie Overbeek. Winnie traveled all the way from Brazil to join MAEW. And of course, this is not the first time that Winnie worked with us in the Mekong and also connect himself in Indonesia for quite some years. So let's hear from Winnie, please.
Thank you, Ian. Good morning to everyone. And it's again a privilege to be part of MAEW. Very worthwhile, the long journey from Latin America. And let me tell you, when I travel from Latin America, it's another continent, right? We travel and we go over Africa, one other continent, to get to Asia, this continent. And this travel, I was reminding an article which is talking about infrastructure. Infrastructure is like the roads, the railways, right? The waterways, the ports, that are being built in all these continents. And the article says in Africa there are quite some projects, quite some projects. In Latin America, where I come from, there are many, hundreds of these projects being planned, being executed. And Asia, there are most of these projects. Asia is the continent, and Southeast Asia in particular, where most of the infrastructure projects are planned. And you might ask what this has to do with fake green. Why I'm talking about infrastructure. I would answer everything. It has everything to do. Because they tell us that these roads, these railways, these ports are to improve the life of the people, right? I think in Laos, in Thailand, in our countries, everywhere the same. In fact, they are building the roads, the railways, the ports, to make it more easy to extract timber, minerals, oil, put up big plantations, to facilitate the life of extractive industries. So, having said that, what we have learned from the fake green, the green economy, that it's basically a way to make life for extractive industries more easy to continue extracting, building roads, railways into areas we never imagined it would be possible. Nowadays, they are going to make a railway from our side, Brazil, to the other side. It comes out in Peru. They are going to connect both sides. And I imagine in Asia you have many examples. They are getting deeper into areas. But the fake green, the new thing, is that they claim we can continue doing that as long as we compensate. in some way for that. We compensate for all the destruction that comes with extractive industry. You all know about that. The hydro dams, also infrastructure, electricity. All of this, they claim, the big companies, the capitalists, we can compensate in some or other way. I tell you one example, not from here, but from places where we have been working with communities to explain the absurdity of this, of what they are doing. And there are different ways, but this is one example I want to tell you. It comes from Madagascar. Madagascar is a big island on the east side of Africa. It's full of forest, but it's also full of mineral reserves. Has somebody heard of Rio Tinto here? Rio Tinto. Who has heard of Rio Tinto, please? Many of you, because I guess it may be the biggest mining company in the world. They have a big mine in Madagascar to mine ilmenite. It's used to make painting, to paint the houses. 6,000 hectares mine in a very beautiful coastal forest where communities live and make use of the forest. They live with the forest. Destroyed. They already destroyed 1,500 hectares, but tell you the story of the fake green. They say, we are going to compensate for this destruction. So they contacted some biologists. They are working with some conservation NGOs. Very important to remember the conservation NGOs in this story. And they found what they say a similar area at 50 kilometers of the mining site. What they call similar is that they found some of the same trees, they found some of the same plants there, they found some of the same animals living there. And for them, this is the same area. So they went to this area. There is a community living also with the forest. Said to the community, you cannot come into the area anymore. Actually, they claim that the community is a threat for the forest. That's always a story in the fake green. Who is destroying the forest? The big companies? No. The community is a threat for the forest. To claim their absurd fake story. So they say, you cannot enter. And the people said, but how can we eat? We need to eat first. Because they do agriculture in the forest. They plant traditional cassava. They said, no problem. We arrange another area for you. So they found another area. But this other area, as you can imagine, is not good for cassava planting. So no eat, no food. But they say, we have a job for you. What is the job? You plant some more trees in the forest that we are going to protect. And you know what? Rio Tinto won a prize for biodiversity champion, nature champion. So what does this story reveal? First, they deny the uniqueness of each area, the uniqueness of each of your land where you all come from, all the communities. They say we can compare, we can destroy one, and then we protect another area. For them, it's all the same. Fake green is also about a double land grab. Yesterday, we were also in Kampalai community. They said this area of Thailand, northeast, is very targeted by many projects because the rest is forest land. They also target the forest land. And there are also people there. And they will also do their green projects there. And maybe one of the most, I think, lies and arrogant things that they have done in this project, the community started with the information about the compensation stories to resist. They won't want to give up their forest. And with help of friends, they wanted to participate in Assembly of Rio Tinto in London, England. And you know what? The representative of the community could not get the visa to go there. You know why? The British government said, This is not a person with knowledge on environmental and social issues. So we cannot allow them to speak to all these company people. Everyone can have its own conclusion about this story, but one thing is very clear from the fake green: there's no space for the people in the story. And the way all of you are living with the forest, as we heard yesterday, with the river, the Mekong River, with the land. So I think MAEW, extremely important, Ian, to talk about the fake green, to inform, to hear many more stories like this, and to strengthen the resistance, not only against the fake green projects, but actually against this whole extractive industry that destroys nature, destroys the climate, destroys everything. That's our challenge, I think, for the coming days. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Winnie is the coordinator of the World Rainforest Movement, and actually WRM have started in Malaysia. So I think Winnie is, a perfect person who represents our work, crossing border. And before I say thank you to all the panelists here, I also would like to mention and thank you our friends who came from everywhere. Now we have friends from Korea, from South Korea, from Japan, from Sri Lanka, of course from Brazil, and outside of the Mekong, Southeast Asia, but we keep working with solidarity. So this morning, I would like to end our panel or event for the opening by inviting our two friends here, พี่อุบลอยู่ว่าค่ะ and สดใสสางโศก พี่อุบล will come up and do the proper word, say the proper word to start MAEW 2025, and I understand that some of us would like to support all of us here in พี่อุบล so please come to the stage ค่ะเชิญค่ะสดใสเชิญด้วยค่ะ
ขออนุญาตแปลนะคะก่อนอื่นค่ะ ขอเสียงปรบมือดังๆให้กับพาเนลิสต์ทั้งบนเวทีทั้ง6ท่านและโมเดเลเตอร์พี่เอียงนะคะ
ค่ะเรายืนข้างหลังให้ก็ได้ค่ะเพราะเชิญนะคะผู้ที่ตั้งใจว่าจะขึ้นมาเชิญได้เลยค่ะ
ค่ะขออนุญาตขยายความเป็นภาษาไทยนะคะเราจะมีการประกาศถ้อยแถลงของสัปดาห์สิ่งแวดล้อมแม่โขงอาเซียน 2025 นะคะโดยมีตัวแทนคือคุณอุบลอยู่ว่านะคะที่ปรึกษาเครือข่ายเกษตรกรรมทางเลือกและคุณสดใสสางโศกค่ะผู้ประสานงานเครือข่ายจับตาน้ำท่วมอุบลเขื่อนแม่น้ำโขงเป็นผู้ร่วมกล่าวนะคะซึ่งเราจะใช้โอกาสนี้เป็นการบันทึกภาพความประทับใจร่วมกันความประทับใจเมื่อกี้เป็นภาษา MC
Now I would like everyone who would like to participate speaking out our statement, please come here to be on the stage together. Please, all networks or groups, please feel free to send your representative to be on the stage. With that, anyone here, anyone who would like to show the same standing point of us to make the loud announcement of our statement. Please come. Whatever network, whatever group you are from, please feel free to come here to be on the stage together. We also prepare different message according to the fake green theme of this year 2025 MAEW. Please come on the stage. Friends, please come, please join. Please join. Please come here on the stage. It is a very important picture of this year MAEW, as now is the session of opening 2025 MAEW. Our stage is very big. I think we have enough space. Everyone, please check whether your network, whether your group, whether your organization have representative on the stage already. If not, please come now. Thank you. Please come. Please come. Okay, please. Okay, now preparing for taking the very important group picture. Please move a bit further on the left side of the stage. Okay, now very happy that we get more and more friends joining on the stage. Okay, we will take this group picture before we read our statement. Please keep left and be closer to each other. We need more space for more friends. Okay, please move yourself closer to the center, please, to make sure that everyone in the same frame. I would like to make sure that, okay, now all of us, we are in the very memorial picture of 2025 now with our theme, the fake green and the people's power. Now I would like to invite Kun Ubon and Kun Sotsai to announce the people.
ผู้หญิงหลาย10 ล้านคนซึ่งเป็นผู้ที่พึ่งพาแม่น้ำอาศัยแม่น้ำเลี้ยงครอบครัวเลี้ยงลูกเลี้ยงชุมชนดิฉันในนามผู้หญิงแล้วก็ในฐานะที่เคยเป็นเด็กที่เติบโตกับแม่น้ำมูลแม่น้ำโขงได้มีโอกาสได้สัมผัสแล้วก็เห็นความเปลี่ยนแปลงเห็นผลกระทบที่เกิดขึ้นกับแม่น้ำโขงระดับน้ำที่เปลี่ยนแปลงขึ้นลงผิดเพี้ยนจากฤดูกาลความอุดมสมบูรณ์ที่ลดลงดิฉันเคยมีโอกาสได้กินข้าวในพาข้าวที่มีปลาหลากหลายชนิดกินอย่างอิ่มหนำสำราญแต่ว่าในวันนี้ในวงพาข้าว 4-5 คนมีปลาตัวเล็กๆ1 ตัวในแม่น้ำผู้คนที่เคยหาปลาทักทายกันอย่างเบิกบานสำราญใจส่งเสียงทักทายกันแข่งกันกับน้ำแข่งกันกับปลาที่อยู่ใต้น้ำที่ร้องจ๊อกจ๊อกร้องโจ๊กโจ๊กสิ่งเหล่านี้กำลังหายไปวิถีชีวิตดั้งเดิมก็กำลังจะหายไปผู้หญิงที่อยู่ริมแม่น้ำริมชุมชนแม่น้ำเป็นผู้ที่หาอาหารเลี้ยงครอบครัวเป็นผู้ที่
who live closely with the river, got the food from the river, and we women, we are the people who use our traditional knowledge and culture and livelihood to raise our children and community. But currently, there are many problems according to the climate change and many problems caused by the dams. And the world now use such very exceed amount of the resources that we need, but we insist to use our voice, to voice out loudly to protect our rivers, and Mekong River is the very important river of our region. Mekong River saved our people for over 10 million people. And during this Mekong ASEAN Environmental Week, I think this is the very important event that we get together to not abandon Mekong River, not abandon our river, not abandon our people, and not abandon and keep protection our future. Thank you. Friends who are peasant, farmer, activists protecting the natural resources, friends who are academics, we travel from different parts of the world. Now we get together beside Mekong River. We aware that
There are some people who got benefits from destroy our mountain, our rivers, and they cause the pollutions in our air, our river, our land. Why? There's the solution to provide the new approach to solve the problem, but they produce the carbon credit, carbon market to solve the global problems, but causing the problems and those solutions. There are some people who get benefits of those things, but we are the people who understand, we are aware of those fake green. So that's why we get together here. We keep questioning and keep criticizing and keep fighting against the fake green. With our best effort, I would like to open MAEW 2025 now. Thank you, everyone. Big clap, please. This statement is such very important for us to start MAEW, Mekong ASEAN Environmental Week 2025, formally together. Thank you, everyone. Okay, friend on the stage, you can use both the step in the left and the right of the stage, going down to your seats. Please make sure that you return that sign to the organizing team. ขอบคุณมากค่ะ So yeah, we together we are co-opening the MAEW, Mekong ASEAN Environmental Week 2025 already. For friends, for participants who have not yet received the snack yet, please feel free to get it from our registration corner. Now in our Facebook page is we do the live stream both in Thai and English. You can search MAEW. You use this word for searching, you will find our Facebook page easily. Please enjoy our social media along our MAEW week. And after this, we have some few rooms for different activities for the VIP will be the room for Thai Myanmar situation, and for this room on the stage of this room, as we informed earlier. Okay, after this is a great chance for you to meet the artists and you enjoy the art exhibitions here, as you may see around this room, on the stage and in the back and on the side of this room already.